Welcome back to Let's Play Avernum, Escape from the Pit. Last time we took on the underground fort, the Nephilim dungeon near Kotra. And this time I'm always going to hit M for map. If we head north and then a bit west, there's an ancient crypt. The Church of Holy Chants wants us to see, hey, is there an actual way through there? Because pilgrims apparently cannot stop getting stuck in there. Let's see. Do you have anything I can learn? A cave lore for 900, Blade Master for 1600. I'm not tempted by that extra point of Blade Master, but let's see. Ancient Crypt is up here. I know we've spent like the last 15 hours in basically the same strip of map, but like, look how dense these POIs are. That's actually really impressive to me. And then there's like smaller POIs that aren't actually given question marks because they're not separate maps, like this camp in the corner above Dark Lake. Like, this this map is way cooler to me to explore than the Queen's Wish 1 map. I've heard Queen's Wish 2 is really good and improves in basically every way, so I'm gonna be playing that at some point on my own time. I'm not going to jump into a sequel with an LP when I haven't LP'd the first one, and I don't feel any particular draw to replay that one. Alright. Anyway. I can sense the evil within. There's evil within, too. Look past the camera. A middle-aged man with a scratchy beard and battered armor sits by the fire, warming himself. He has a holy symbol and a dented mace. Once he sees that you aren't a Nephil or ravening bandit, he says, "Welcome, share our fire. I'm Ghoulie. We'll not be here for long, since there is no adventure for us here." "What are you doing here?" He grunts. "Young, me and I are adventurers. We're trying to get into the crypt." "Are you sure this is a crypt?" "That's definitely what it is. I can sense the torment of the souls beyond. We hope to liberate them from their unholy bondage and pick up a treasure or two in the bargain." "Do you know how to open the door?" "I haven't a clue. We've been here for some time trying to solve this dreadful quandary." "You're an adventurer?" "Well, we have to do something. I wasn't like this on the surface. I was a monk and a sage, but then I did something which angered my superiors." "What were your superiors like?" "Positively awful men. Never understood the need for perfect grammar on the scrolls. The records were for posterity. Is it too much to ask that some effort be spent making them correct?" He frowns. "It would seem so. It was too much trouble for them. I criticized their handling of the scrolls one too many times, and here I am." You meet a small woman with close-cropped hair. She seems to be mixing up some poison. A bow and quiver of arrows rests on the stone floor nearby. When you get close, she gives you a brusque little nod. "I'm Young Me. Normally I would be angry at you for threatening our claim. The crypt refuses to let us in, so we're leaving." "What are you making?" "Something nasty for the tips of my arrows. We're getting ready to leave the crypt and head south. It'll be a tough haul. Nasty and dangerous. Many Nephil on the roads." She sighs. "But better than the alternative." "What's the alternative?" "I could be on the surface. I went into Avernum voluntarily. I may be the only one. Let's just say there was a marriage I wasn't interested in being a part of." She looks at the substance she's grinding carefully, then she smiles. "So you asked to enter Avernum? Is that so hard to understand? Life in the Empire would suffocate me. Following Mad Emperor Hawthorne's laws, bowing to his toadies? No thank you." "I wish I was still on the surface." "Many do. Many wish for the easy, dull, craven life. Not me. If I ever die, and I will die someday, I want to die free. Now excuse me, I must complete my preparations." She concentrates on her work. "Tell me about the crypt." "The main problem now is figuring out how to get in. Spells and lockpicks haven't worked on the door yet, but we'll keep on it. There must be some way to open the door." Alright, what did that say? Those who enter it are sealed in, never to leave. Those who chance leads to this nefarious necropolis are never heard from again. Nothing specific about getting in. There's a huge door in the middle of this wall. The door is a flat, featureless, rectangular slab of stone. There's no handle or latch and no markings indicating who built the structure. You start to turn back, confident there's no way inside. Then, as you prepare to leave, you hear a click. The door swings silently open for you. A cloud of dust floats out, choking you. The way into the crypt is enticingly clear. And yet you can't help but wonder what might cause the door to close. You enter the ancient crypt. It must have been here for centuries. The frescoes on the walls are clearly of humans. It's quite a revelation that humans have been down here for this long. It was thought that the first expedition sent by the Empire over 50 years ago was the first group of humans to explore these caves. Apparently not. I'm going to go ahead and make a separate save for this. An ominous boom echoes through the tunnels, the grim sound bouncing back and forth along the stone walls. It sounded almost exactly like a huge stone door slamming shut. Not good. Well, our intro enemies aren't too tough. Basic skeleton. Pony money, iron short sword, chainmail vest, healing pot. Crude longbow, copper coin. This is definitely the kind of game where it's worth scrounging change. It adds up very quickly. Darkling white. And a ghast up, or a ghoul up there, not a ghast. Sounds like me when I'm waking up. Nimble sandals, +1 dexterity. Skulls. For the skull throne, presumably. Let them come to us. Shade. Which falls pretty easily, actually. This corner are some ghouls. There's a white there. Yo, Mr. White. I've never watched Breaking Bad. Iron dagger. Bronze. Okay, iron breastplate. Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking a shield. I'll consider this, like, the same as just putting on a shield. At this point. What is your name? Flickering Sentinel. I thought that said Hickering Sentinel, and I was like, that feels like some old school racism that I've never heard of. I don't really have anything too special and undead or resistant to cold damage, and by that I mean immune. Okay. You summon. That's annoying. Just lower the number of enemies around. Raider Shade. Platinum Ring. Fiery Wand. I'm gonna go ahead and explore the perimeter. And by explore, I mean clear, specifically. Or I deal with whatever's in that sarcophagus. Medal earned. Scourge of the Underworld. $9, $58, and 22 money. 3 emeralds and a terror wand. Alright, there is a second floor, but I have learned at this point that second floors are not entire second floors. $81 money. Other less liquid money. Oh, that's just stairs up to the altar. You eagerly open the central crypt, hoping to reveal all manner of treasure. All you find inside, however, are some bits of dust and scraps of cloth. You search carefully, but you don't find anything interesting. Okay. Did I check the altar in here? I did. Oh, there's a door there. Go ahead and fiery wand. Fired on that one. Dexa Blood Drinker. Oh, that you skipped a turn. Oops. Emerald chain with 18% cold resistance. Intriguing. I should probably put your wands here. That's much more of an emergency wand, but still. Magic potion can go there. I can pick up these at some point, but nobody really sells them. Button. Dense strange writing, decipher it. You can... Your knowledge of the heal spell. Hell yeah. You gain more proficiency with this spell. That's now... Oh, that's the first increase that I've gotten. No, that was the regular heal spell. Oh, man. Yeah, like... Definitely take regular heal instead, please. Skulls for the Skull Throne. This doesn't answer the question of how to get out, though. Let's see. Oh, there's another door this way. There's a stone statue of a human warrior in the center of the room. The style of his armor and the curved blade at his side are very completely unfamiliar to you. This statue must be very old. Interestingly, one of its arms is pointing at the center of the west wall, where there's a button. A small pool of water has dripped from the ceiling and slowly accumulated in this basin. This liquid is glowing slightly. Drink some of the water. Drink some of the water. Soon you start to feel strange. Your vision is sharper and your thoughts are clearer. It's as if everything slows down. It's an illusion, though. Time isn't slower. You're just thinking much faster. Enlightened. 20% chance of resisting any mental attack and 100% protection from a death curse. When the status is gained, all death curses are removed. What the hell is a death curse? Spell tome, strange basin, pointing statue. Do I approach this with the death curse immunity? No. Look at the minimap, look for any empty spots. There might be like a button on here. This feels like an area that could be filled in. It's not. Purging crystal. Curing for the area. I wonder if this is a button I can press multiple times. No. Nothing else happens. That is indeed west. No button in here. Oh, because I have the Enlightenment buff, figure out how to open the door. Start to play with the wheels and levers. Suddenly the pattern is clear to you. You aren't sure how you figured it out, but it's suddenly clear what to do. You alternate between pulling levers and spinning wheels for about a minute. Then you hear a deep thud under your feet and the door swings open. Yep. You emerge from the crypt and breathe the fresh, well, slightly less fetid, air of Avernum. You may well be the first adventurer to escape this crypt alive. Let's make sure we are not the last. Over to the church. You greet Mother Claudette and tell her how you escaped from the mysterious crypt. Good. This knowledge might save the lives of some of our more reckless followers. As a reward, she gives you a pair of boots that belong to one of her less fortunate followers. Clover boots, presumably +1 luck. +3 luck. Energy resist, that's 5%, so that's really niche. Okay. Any updates on the board? No. Alright, I'm gonna just look up the spiral pit then. Because, hey, we finished something already. Avernum spiral pit. Ah, okay, so spiral pit is kind of just a back and forth thing. So let's go, where is the... It's over here. That's not the way to the teleporter, that's the way to the Imperial Bastard. So spiral pit is going to be closer to... Actually, it's going to be in Mertis, which is walking distance. Ogre Mage is going to be pretty rough. Guards who know about you, they step aside. So we'll do that, like, attempt that next time, maybe? So, the entire way, I need to be alert for buttons. Not just the one that led to that one crank. This is one of those areas where I am going to be glad that I have a handful of lanterns. Nice try. Okay. Standard. The one that we need to get up here. Or get down here, I guess, more appropriately. Alright. Get the crank. Oh god, is there a button on the outside, maybe? While I'm here... This is just a crystal I found at some point, so I'm more okay using it. Okay, so I need to look a lot more closely. I assume that's only that button, yeah. Okay, that's big rocks in the way. Oh, there's one here. We're doing a lot of undead crap today, I guess. Oh, that one's just not aware of us. Button. Money, an extra piercing crystal, probably meant to be used on that one. Gauntlets. Suddenly everything goes black. Even the tiny bits of light you have been able to summon flicker out in an instant. Oh god. Probably something to do with that weird crystal plant. Something just summoned more. That shimmering sentinel. Go ahead and summon a shade. Rain rat. Heal. Keep hitting the ghasts, because I know how tough they are. Go ahead and send some fire that way. Firebolt that ghast, finish that ghast. Oh, charm. That's one of those statuses that's really annoying when it can be placed on the player. Cloak of Curses, I guess. You were stunned, I guess. Just keep firing on the sentinel, I guess. Kill yourself. I'm firing on the sentinel because it can summon more enemies. You're charmed again? Yeah, return life. And I guess oozing? I was hoping that would kill the rat. Fiery wand, this vague direction. Try and kill that ghoul. Fail. Kill that rat. Fiery wand. Kill. Greater Shade, meh. Just kill the ghast. First. Now fire on the Greater Shade. Nice. This is an awkward fight. Heal you. Stripes. Spectral gloves, 5% energy resist on top of... Wow. That's actually really good. 2% evade, 5% armor, 5% energy resist. Do you have gloves? You do not. Fumbling about in the dark is not my idea of a good time here, but... Money and an oozing wand. Okay, can the gimmick end already? And the wheel. Button. Greater Shade? Or like Greater Dave. Got him. So many Greater Shades here. Hey, why is this stupid dark gimmick still going? This is awful. Like, you can't even use your mini-map. Stalking White. Call that Taylor Swift fans. God damn it. Finish that one off, it's weak. There we go. Oh my god. Don't... Why are you pathfinding that way? Where did you go? Okay. Why did you go that way instead of going through your friends? Why is this gimmick still happening? There's some crystal. Okay. Back to the crank. Button. Open something. I'm going to assume it is not in this terrible dark room. And that is technically the primary goal of exploring this awful dark room. Scroll of group heal. Sellable, keepable, sellable, money. Oh no. It's still... Just get out of the dark. Get out of the dark. Get out of the dark. Why is it still going? Why is it still pitch black? Oh... Jeff, you're an asshole. There's a spring that doesn't have any interaction with it. Hit that button. Hit that winch. Oh, did that button let me actually, like, get through the maze proper? Or something like that? Like, the place is called Spiral Pit, so to me that means go to the middle. I've used up now 3 lanterns, in large part due to this terrible dark gimmick. Oh, God. It not scratch, but rub my eyes. Friend allergies or something going. Ooh. Maybe I'm allergic to the irritate the player game design. This is challenging. This is frustrating. There is no strategy to this. There is only wander and maybe make a map that will be terrible and not actually readable. Because I have shaky autism hands. I mean, I'm willing to say this is the worst part of any of his games I've played. This is well and truly fucked. Okay, okay. Maybe the button goes somewhere else, like the winches. This is a dead end. I'm gonna just look it up because this... Okay. Find a button to the southeast of the maze. I'm on some Dutch site, I guess, like a fan site. This is a video game. Choices were made when designing this dungeon. This is the side room. I'm just gonna look at the actual map on this page. Because, my god. Okay. It's right there. That button. I go up here. That opens that. Magic Circle does not undo the darkness curse. Cool. As you maneuver carefully past this pit, a white mist starts to rise from the floor of the caverns ahead and behind you. You can sense something sliding silently closer, bringing with it a painful chill in the air. Alright. First, just take care of the ones in front so we can reposition. Ow. Holy ow. Oh, that's going to be cold damage. That's not going to help. A was not the one I wanted to target, but I'll take that. Ow. Alright, move past you, move past you. Fire at that ghost. That's cold damage, that's not going to do crap. That didn't do anything because of your positioning. Duh. Heal yourself, honestly? I'm in danger. Finish you off. Step up and stab you. Move back. A. Back off. Fire on you. Okay, let's pre-buff. Get up to the chasm. Protection. War Blessing. Honestly, like, step up here and summon a shade just to put some extra defense behind us. We already have Cloak of Curses up. I like how it enters us into combat mode even though we can't actually see the enemy. Alright, focus hard on taking out that ghast. Just... Why can you attack charmed party members? Oh, that is utterly infuriating. Steel Ward and Boozing Wand here. That's gonna kill Aldos because he gets targeted because he's charmed. Because that's good design. Taking away control of how you target things on top of already losing a party member and taking a lot of damage from it. Ugh. E, D, G. Already have the cloak of E. Cannot summon spell. Cast summon spells when you already have a pet. Okay. Why did you take that much damage? Cold damage, that's how. What? God, the AI in this game is so terrible. I'm constantly perplexed by it. I can fire on the ghost. Go ahead and heal Cordelia. Healing Cordelia? Can you stop missing? I got what I asked for. I forgot you weren't carrying a return life. Okay. Ugh. Fiery one for Chip. Poke. Cool. Heal. Poke. I am not enjoying this encounter, or this dungeon in general, really. I mean, I guess I'll take what healing I can. Big poke, miss. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. This dungeon is absolutely awful. More attempts next time, I guess.